Shrimati Madhavi Puribuch, Shri Subrakant Pandey, Shri Anisha, Shri Sunil Sangai, Shri Shailesh Pathak, Shri Vijay Chandok, Shri Jyoti Vich. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure and honor to be in front of you. First, let me apologize for the echo. I think next time we do this event, we would have done some acoustics engineering. As she said, I'm a technocrat, and so we'll work on it. Capital markets for me are the markets for trust. What we manufacture is trust. It's very difficult to create. It's very easy to give up. Many times we come from our own vantage points and we think that why this is happening, because it's affecting me. It is not convenient for me. I think if the trust in the markets get diluted in any areas, everyone will suffer. So that is what I start with. NSE was set up as an outcome of a large problem that happened in Indian capital markets between 92 and 94. And so we are celebrating Diwali week. November 3, 94 is when NSE started. At that time, the total market capitalization of India in 1994, November 3, 7 p.m., total market capitalization of India was 4 lakh crore. Every company, 4 lakh crore. Today, after 29 years, same week, it's 3.25 crore. 80 times larger. Why did it happen? It happened because of transparency, better regulations, better compliance, and evolving compliances, evolving technologies, evolving instruments. There were few lakh investors then. And most journalists still believe there are few lakh investors only in India. Now we have 8.2 crore unique investors trading with NSE directly. They account for 17% of all Indian households. Out of that, around 1.1 crore people traded in the month of September 23. It's a very active thing. Investors don't have to trade. Investors have to invest, and then they can be there for years. But 1.1 crore people investing or doing something with their investment every month also tells you how world has changed. That is, they get more information. They also get to do it easily, so they do it. That doesn't mean that other 7 crore investors are not active. Other 7 crore investors are also active. It is like a house. If you buy a house in a locality, you don't have to buy and sell every day. Only one person buys and everyone gets a price signal. So it's not that my 8.2 crore investors, only 1.1 crore are active, although my economists would want me to believe that. All my 8.2 crore investors are active every day. It's just that they're taking active decision not to participate in that month or that moment. So for me, you don't have to trade in equities every day. And long-term investments is what I recommend. Our job, the society will approve or appreciate what we do if we help it create capital. Capital formation is the second most important part after the price signaling. Price signaling is the most important part. We achieve it by trading, organizing trading, clearing, settlement, but that is mechanical part. Outcome for the society has to be capital formation, job creation, participating in country's growth and infrastructure, and improving the investor's own wealth. In contrast, the same month of September, we had around 37 to 38 lakh investors or traders trading in options market, because there is a lot of theory in everyone's mind, a lot of news has come in that a lot of people trade in derivatives or options specifically. So around 38 lakh people traded at least once in a month. And here it is not buying house analogy. It's like buying vegetables. They expire, right? So you have to go and buy more often. So that's why the same person has to trade more often. If I take the definition of a retail investor, because we are all worried about retail investors, our job is to protect retail investors. Out of 38 lakh people, 16.5 lakh people traded less than 1 lakh rupees of premium. That doesn't mean all of them lost money. No. I'm just saying they traded in a month less than 1 lakh rupees of premium. So almost 43% were very basically people who were trading less than 1 lakh rupees per month. And how much did they account for, Total 4,450 crore rupees of premium in a month on a total premium traded of 12 lakh crore rupees, which is around 0.3%. So the entire perception we have I am also guilty of that, because I keep on advising even on Diwali day investors not to buy in the morning and sell in the evening. That is called trading, not investment. But nobody wants to listen to that. But when I say don't trade in options, everyone tells me that this is what you are doing wrong. So I am just giving you the statistics that they accounted for. All those 16 lakh traders who are supposed to be small traded totally 0.3% of the total traded volume of options premium, that is 12 lakh crore rupees for that month. And another statistics that 12 lakh crore rupees of month of premium traded is almost same as the equities traded in the same month. So again the perception has been created that there is unbelievable and tremendous amount of trading that goes on in options. Is somewhere we want to believe that. That's why we are believing. So I am giving you the statistics. We will continue to publish the statistics. Most of us don't want to read statistics. We want to believe in our beliefs. So sometimes our beliefs will change. But good thing is that the retail investors, that is people who invest in long term, have now become a very large force in Indian capital markets. They have invested 28 lakh crore from January 2020 to December 2022. 28 lakh crore directly into Indian capital markets using NSE platform. 28 lakh crore rupees, mark these words, because it is larger than all the FPI money came in during that period. And it is also larger than all the DII money come in that period. All mutual funds you add, all insurance you add, everything what we call DII. If you add this, I think DII has added some 22 lakh crore. Equities market, retail investors directly investing added 28 lakh crore. Today, from that day, they were investing around, they were owning 16.7% of Indian capital markets. Today, they account for 19.5%. They've actually increased, madam, their stake. That retail guy who we think is not that great is the larger fund manager. So for me, mutual fund sahi hai, direct investment bhi sahi hai, wo bhi sahi hai. Retail investors now account for 60 lakh crore rupees of wealth out of these trust markets. Out of 3.25 crore, almost 20%, 9.7 is 20%. It's a very large number, and it's increasing. And also the trend is that whatever DII is investing in the Indian stock markets and whatever FPI is investing in stock markets, the rate of increase on direct investment is actually more. Somehow people seem to be more wanting to invest directly. I don't know why. I invest my money through only mutual funds. That is a caveat, and thanks to Nilesh Bhai who keeps on informing me that I have to invest only through, and of course Navneet. But basically that is my caveat, that I am not a good investor, so I want them to invest for me. But that is not true with most of the retail investors. In terms of the number of zip codes reached of Indian total geography, we are now 99.85% of India's geography covered. There are only 33 pin codes of India where an investor does not reside, who is registered with NSE. We will work on that. Hopefully by this next CAPAM, we will have those 33 pin codes also covered. Having said that, on corporate governance side, we have a listing portal, and BSE has two. So, not two but one, so put together we are two, and all the companies have to file two returns, one to them, one to us, and so we are trying to work on that to create only single filing. So that should happen sometime soon. That is also Madam Chairperson's initiative. Thank you, Madam. Every year we get more than 2 lakh submissions ourselves. BSE might be getting more. And after July 23 LODR changes, it has gone up by 20% on quarter. 95% of all corporates listed on NSE are fully compliant, and the remaining 5% are either in IBC or are suspended from trading. From ease of doing business, we are also trying to create an API-based filing so that you can file faster, because you have compulsion to file it within 30 minutes of your board meeting getting over. So we are trying to make it more automated. And our number of filings today in Indian capital markets is much larger than US system, which is run by Edgar. So every year we do now more filings comparatively on every area compared to them. XBRL filing, which helps investors to get straight away things into databases, that has now become 70%. And you are all aware of our NSE being the secretary or secretariat to the KV Kamath committee, where all the associations are working with us to create an industry standard forum for compliance on LODR. So I hope I have given you some food for thought of how India has come all the way. Now, 1 out of every 3 rupees Indians consider as wealth is represented in this building. 1 out of every 3 rupees. And that wealth has not happened overnight. It has taken a long time, but last 30 years it has accelerated because we have created trust. Trust in the minds of the investors. And that is of prime importance. With that, I wish CAPAM a great success and thank FICCI for organizing it at NSE and also inviting me to speak here. Thank you very much.